It's cotton.
A tree grows in New York. Oh, cotton.
Yeah.
Cotton comes to New York. Hello.
I was working at Manhattan Fruitier back around about, what, 95, 96 or so. And one of those years, about 96, 97, that was a year when dried cotton became an element of centerpiece design for the best tables, okay? And I thought that was the most insane thing that I had ever seen, that cotton was being used for that. And, but I was fascinated by the way it looked, so I got close to it, and I grabbed some of it. Oh yeah, I pilfered it. And I thought I'd grow some. Oh yeah, that's tobacco. That's the other big one. But at least we don't wear tobacco. I would come to Harlem every summer when I working summer after when I was 13 years old, 14 years old, to come buy school clothes. You know, so I could go back to school, dap, hooked up. Have my thing together. After I worked, made my $40 a week, picking tobacco.
They're picking tobacco?
Yeah, they have shade-grown tobacco in Connecticut. And you can work in agriculture at 14 years of age. And at the time, they were paying $1.10 an hour, minus the taxes. You drew a $40 a week paycheck. You're 14 years old, 15. Any muscles I have right now, it could be contributed to the fact that you worked in tobacco. And that's what everybody did. Sports people, jocks, everybody did that. College kids did that. They got a little bit more money. And it was like being at summer camp, but you pick the tobacco, sing the songs around the campfire at night. You know what I mean? Live in that communal, go on a panty raid or two. This is in the 1960s, so it was a kind of gentler nation then. You could go on a panty raid or two. It was okay. Go over and spoon with the girl that worked on the, the rigger girls. They would hang the tobacco. And sew it together. The girls would do that. The boys would hang the tobacco and pick the tobacco and make sure that it got to its place. And little kids like us, we would pick the tobacco. People noticed because a lot of people moved to New York to get away from cotton. And here comes cotton following them. But it's just a hot climate thing. It's like somebody told me from Alabama today. They were from Alabama. They were from the Gulf Coast. They told me when they left there yesterday, it was 90 degrees and muggy right there on the Gulf Coast in Alabama, where they grow a lot of cotton. And that's where you want to grow this thing. This thing right now, I'm hitting it with sunlight during the day, but it's not as warm as this cotton would like. It would like it to be 90 degrees. What's that? It's cotton. Oh, you're talking. Oh, because we're following the cotton around. Have you ever? Oh, wait a minute. You guys are. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You didn't do anything that bad, did you? That's it, right? Oh, man.
We are not just teachers or people that they see every day as a routine. We are like mothers and fathers to these children. So how can we explain to them that we need to go on strike to get more money? They will not understand that. They need stability, they need safety, and they need love, and that's what we provide. So my brothers and sisters, I want to tell you, may God bless you, and let's keep it together, and let's get what we want, because we deserve it, and we deserve all the respect. God bless.
Tanya Middleton came all the way from Staten Island. This is a teacher out there at a daycare center that keeps up a good fight. I remember her mouth and that meeting that y'all had.
Brutus in my apartment.
Okay.
You seen this before?
No, I just heard about it.
Touch it.
Go me.
See the seeds?
It's really talking too.
Well, you can.
Where you get this from?
Here, you can get some and grow them.
Where
You know,
get
it comes to the opening one of those nights or one of those days. Yeah, just come, and then you can get some seeds and you can grow them as a
They
project.
can mail. You can mail this and get this.
No, you gotta go there.
Oh.
Yeah, so you gotta grow this.
Where did you get it from?
I grew it.
You grew it.
So you
grew
brought
it.
it to show people?
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you give me this one?
No, I need this one right now. This one's a star. This one's a star. Henry Adams, historian, descendant of John Adams, John Quincy Adams. And he writes, backward as these states in some respects were, they possessed one new element of wealth which promised more for them than anything Virginia could hope. And Virginia did tobacco. The steam engines of Watt had been applied in England to spinning, weaving, and printing cotton. An immense demand had risen for that staple, and the cotton gin had been simultaneously invented. A sudden impetus was given to industry. Land which had been worthless and estates which had become bankrupt acquired new value. And in 1800, every planter was growing cotton, buying Negroes, and breaking fresh soil. Scientists have found, and the archaeologists, historians have found that it goes all the way back 7,000 years. It didn't become as big an element of clothing until the development of the cotton gin. After 1791, Eli Whitney comes up with the cotton gin. He said he saw a cat reaching through a cage and trying to kill a chicken, and only being able, he killed the chicken, but he was only able to get the feathers out. This is the bowl right here, the green, you see that? It's a bowl. That's a bowl. That's gonna open up, and that it's gonna reveal the lint, which is the white part, okay? The white, furry, fuzzy part. Inside the lint, you have seed. When that lint is separated from that seed, it leaves little tiny hairs on that seed, and those little tiny hairs are called linters. Once those linters are removed, they also become valuable. And that didn't happen until years afterwards. They had to refine the ginning process, right? The cotton gin, the cotton engine, the cotton gin, right? But they refined that machine to be able to get those little tiny hairs off there. And they use those to make everything from smokeless gunpowder to lacquer. And then the seeds are crushed to make oils, and you can find those cottonseed oils in your favorite brand of potato chips, or your not so favorite brand of potato chips.
I've seen it downtown.
Yeah, go ahead, touch that thing. You got the seeds in there, you see?
Yeah, no.
No?
My hometown.
Oh yeah, where you from?
That's in Greece.
Oh, in Greece. So you grow a lot of cotton there
Yes,
too as
yes,
well.
a
Yeah, I
lot.
grew this in New York to see if it could grow here. Yeah. I've been to get this thing. I've been growing it since Easter.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
and back in March. So.
Now is the time when you, and I know how to do it. You go like this and you take it out.
Oh, right. You try to stay away from the prickers in the back, right?
I've seen it down south in Alabama.
Yeah, that's, they got lots and lots and lots of it. But you'd be surprised how many people have never seen a cotton plant. When you live in the city, and then I grew it in the city. So. Yeah.
Beautiful, it's really nice. I never seen a tree like this.
Yeah, that's how they grow.
What
It's cotton. I grew it from a seed. So they grow this down south in the United States, but they grow this in Pakistan and India.
Yeah, I'm from Bangladesh, so I see a tree like this in my country. But I've never seen like over here.
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah, right. There you go.
They're like my country, this tree is very long.
Yeah, if it was more dirt, it would be bigger. It's like a weed, so it just grows. If I got a little space, it grows little.
What's the name of the tree? Like, what do you call
It's a cotton plant.
Cotton plant.
It's cotton plant. You know what this is? They drove a horse cart here, and somebody, they claim anarchists, but they set a bomb off here, killed several people. And they tried to blow up J.P. Morgan's bank right there. In the 1800s, the piers of South Street were thick with clipper ships, schooners, brigs, and other trading ships. They journeyed across the globe, returning to New York with a huge assortment of goods. They brought hemp from Russia, Spanish wine, tea from India, mahogany from Haiti, Brazilian coffee, and fine fabric from the Netherlands. Other ships were involved in domestic trade. They arrived at South Street laden with Louisiana sugar, Alabama cotton, rice from the Carolinas, and factory goods made in New England.
I can't believe I said it. He knows me and I know him.
I know him. He's an asshole.
He knows he's Jewish. I know he's Jewish. But he don't realize I'm trying to defend his people here. So why can't you understand that? Are you a government agent? Are you a government agent? People like you don't fool me.
What?
People like you don't fool me. If you try to interfere with very vital progress that is trying to be made in this country, I expose people like that.
I want solutions!
Listen to the problem first, and then maybe you'll get your own solution. We know.
All right, I'm going to be finishing up in a few minutes.
And how come this country is so fucked up if we all know?
You're helping her break it up.
If the country is so fucked up, how come
somebody else can speak next. The Jewish man here, who loves to speak also, he's welcome to come up and speak. I'm here defending the Jews, so please wake up. I'm trying to defend everybody's life with my statement.
Tell me when I'm on. Am I on right now?
Wait a minute. About 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Now, tell me when I'm on.
And don't manipulate.
The horrible atrocities in this country have to be stopped, and you can't wait until they come for you, people. You have to stop this government from destroying people all over this planet, because I don't really think that you pay your taxes, those 6 feet tall taxes in this country. I don't really think you pay your tax with the intention of killing people. But our fucked up government is constantly destroying people all over this planet with our taxes. And a lot of other things they do also.
That's my man TC.
All right.
New York, baby.
With everybody's support, it seems, is destroying the whole planet.
TC 125. Look at that shit. A big fucking dog orgy right there. You see that shit? A fluffy dog orgy. I saw a guy.
Look at all them damn bubblegum machines.
Yeah, look at the damn bubble machines. Look at the damn bubble gum. Yeah, look at it. Out of order, sorry.
Go back. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, great.
It's not just for breakfast anymore.
I'm gonna tell you the story of my coding friend.
What's his name?
The name of the plant?
No, he did it.
Tom.
Tom.
He started.
Tom.
Did he finish it?
No.
He didn't finish, right?
They chopped that off.
That's
the
Tom.
wall. And Selma Hayek is doing the
And Tom is lonely, you know. You should give him a little friend.
Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
So for 5 minutes.
Selma Hayek is playing Frida Kahlo?
Yeah.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's perfect, right?
It's really soft.
It's softer than you think. It's softer than it seems.
It is actually. I thought, you know, like when you pick up cotton, that they process it and all that, but they don't. Because it's amazing actually. It's really soft. You should try it.
Are you wearing it now?
My cotton?
Yeah, this is cotton. Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is cotton. Yeah, I'm made of cotton, yeah. I sleep with 100% cotton sheets. I clean my face with 100% cotton pad. How do you call these things where you clean your face? Cotton pads.
Oh, right, pads.
Cotton
En
pads.
español, ¿cómo se llama?
Algodón.
There you
Thom,
got
you know?
him. Yeah.
I kind of like him, you know.
Oh yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
you know,
It
he's
is
like-
sensuous.
kind of,
It is sensuous. It's just like, you know, where would we be without this cotton? Well, we would be in hemp or flax.
But it's got a kind of like a little softy.
Or cotton.
That's too clean. Is that because it's apartment cotton?
Yeah, it's apartment cotton.
Yeah, he grew them in. He's got 3 more at his
That is
house.
so wild. I didn't know it really looked like that.
Yeah, I know. Cool.
That's cool.
And I got cotton.
Nah, you guys are. Oh, I feel seeds. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in there.
It's real.
It looks like a little man.
Avenue D cotton.
Look at a little happy guy. See his
9th
face?
Avenue
Oh, I love the movies.
You know, you switch from hemp and flax, linen, to cotton after Eli Whitney comes up with the cotton gin. It develops the real estate market and the industrial market. Why? Because now you can get these damn seeds out of cotton quickly. The bales of cotton that are shipped in from the United States, I mean, just grows exponentially. You know cotton? You know this stuff? Yeah. Where you from?
I'm from New York, but I know about it.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I got family in the South.
Yeah, right? They grow cotton? Yeah, you dig it? We're talking they're going from a couple of thousand bales to hundreds of thousands of bales in a short span of years, maybe 30 years or so. And you need the labor to do this thing, okay? To grow the cotton. That hasn't been mechanized yet. The number of slaves that were imported in that period of time as cotton grew was more than the number of slaves that had been imported for the previous 200 years. They're all trying to get away. Huh?
咁細隻？
我3個。
呢啲咁細？
係佢好細個喎。
就係咯，有肉食啊嗰啲。
係咯。
咩 friend 嚟㗎？咪攞啦嘛。
that's nice.
Yeah. You want to touch it? You feel it? You know cotton?
Okay.
You got cotton? Yeah. What you call it?
Hey, how do you say cotton in Chinese? Anybody know? Anybody here speak Chinese?
Mandarin? What Mandarin? What's cotton in Mandarin?
Mengqua.
Mengqua.
Mandarin.
Mandarin. All right. There you go. Okay.
Shay.
Never mind all that other shit. Yeah, it happened 100 years ago. Fuck that. You know what I mean? What's happening now is, people are getting fucked for buying, the bumblefuck mansion. And then you find out that your groundwater, where you live, way beyond the city water system, from some reservoirs in West Bumblefuck, but your well has residue of pesticides in it because that used to be a cotton field because you chose to live in the Sun Belt, which they used to call the Cotton Belt. Duh! At one point, they used to feed this stuff because it's green to cattle. They stopped doing that at another point because there was too many pesticides on it. The pesticides that are sprayed up to 9 to 10 times on each cotton crop to kill various pests. You can, if you pull in tight close on this cotton, you'll see some dead egg sacs of the white mite. But why the bugs like cotton is that in the back of this thing, it looks like a damn maple syrup tree, a sugar maple tree. And this thing is emitting this syrupy, sweet syrupy emission is coming out of each one of these plants on behind it. When I first saw that, I thought there was something wrong with the plant. I go to the web, get on the cotton sites, there are hundreds of them, and this is what cotton does, and that's why bugs come to it. It's part of the genus of marshmallow, which is a swamp mallow. This is the thing that they named marshmallow candy after. And what is it? Why do they name it after that? It's sweet. So what's not to like if you're a bug? Where you from? Georgia? Never seen cotton before, right?
I've driven by him down
You've
in
driven
the
by
fields,
it?
yeah, but I never actually stopped him.
I tried to see if I could grow this in New York. And you can, obviously.
Wow.
And I grew it in a little bucket, but if it was in a bigger bucket, it'd be much larger. But it's a weed.
No kidding, I got a little garden, I'll grow some.
Yeah, right. You can grow them as big as you want to.
Like this.
Yeah, right, yeah. Everybody got cotton on. That's what it looks like. You feel it? You ever see that? No? Feel it. Feel the seeds in it? Yeah. Okay.
I like your shirt.
Yeah.
Look at all the birds, man.
From April.
What?
You know? Oh, you got fish out there.
Right now.
That's good. That's
Look
what
at the birds. Look at the birds, man.
You know what?
line in there.
That's what's happening now, the fish are there? As long as you're gonna get slaves and, you know, ship cotton, you know, you can do it good from New York City. It works out well. And not to mention the fact that the banking houses are growing up in New York and they're covering the planters' needs on cotton. So much of New York's economy grew up based on the fact that cotton was making money. New York gets involved. Why? Because they become the financial market center, and cotton is a commodity, and commodities can be traded on the market, etc., etc., etc. These are either bridge and tunnel people or they're dork tourists. We want to get out of here. We want to get on that train, get ourselves up to the Cotton Club, where I'm going to treat you to a cocktail, buckaroo. You know, if it's happy hour at the Cotton Club, then that's the way we're going to wrap this thing. Oh, what do you say in Korea?
Thom.
Thom?
This is Thom.
Thom.
This is mocha.
Mocha. All right. They put on a minstrel show on Sunday morning. You know, minstrel show brunch. This shit for the tourists and shit. That's the last I heard of this joint, you know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll reserve that. It might be going full force boogie in there.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, I see. They don't even open up until 8 o'clock, Juan, and the damage is $32. You got that? You can't come to Harlem without getting some Gordons. It's a tradition since 1942. There's a little bungalow right there. Look at that. You ever seen that before? Cotton? Yeah.